We are back at the Meeple on Board Vanguard, who have been very kind to sponsor us to come this year to Spiel. That means that we are doing a lot of interviews and we are taking a look at some absolutely fantastic games. So stick around and welcome to So Play Wheel at Spiel 2025. Okay, today I have another member of the Meeple on Board Vanguard family, because Meeple on Board is sponsoring us to be here at Spiel this year. And I have to say, this is my favorite member of the family, because she is made of amazing, hard work and efficiency.
Thank you.
Marilena, this place could not function if you weren't here. That's no exaggeration.
Yeah, honestly, it's not this place, it's the company. Michael is like the dreamer, but I'm like the power behind it.
Okay, so you've been in the company since the very, very beginning. What are you seeing this year at Spiel? What are we showing to the customers? Are you thinking, oh, that looks pretty cool?
Well, each year the titles will surprise you. You wouldn't. For me to say that I know how to predict what's going to happen in an expo or like next year or expect this, I would never do that, like honestly. So for us this year, we managed to find some really big titles, like bangers.
Okay.
So every year, like there are some games, I would say a couple, no more than that, that have huge potential.
Okay.
So this year, we found like two great titles that I think are gonna be smashers. And then, I don't know, it's not always that we find diamonds, it's not easy. But, like you said, we do our due diligence and every year we manage to find like amazing stuff.
Okay. Just for people who don't know enough about licensing, roughly, how does Meeple on Board Vanguard work? What are the services that the company offers?
So roughly, because
it's very big. It's like so we have 5 minutes.
So let's go for someone who has no idea at all what's happening. Basically, we help companies get their games out there. Like if you're like based in one location, you only have an English version of your game. For example, here in Germany, people only play the games in German. So what we do is find the correct partners for each title, because each publisher would have like their own distribution network and then their own game shops that they would be distributing to. So they have their own audience. It's not about just getting the game to a different market. It's about making the perfect marriage. Let's say that.
Okay.
So that is it, pretty much. We make great marriages.
Okay. How do you manage that? What is it that you do that helps you achieve that marriage?
It's not that easy. It takes time. Pretty much, we had to go out there and find the publishers, have thorough discussions of how they operate. It takes a long time to figure out like if someone would be good at what he says he is.
Okay.
Because people could declare a lot of things. Exactly.
And so a lot of time people like their own games a lot and the rest of the world don't.
Yes, exactly. Well, that is the designer or publisher, yes. So I'm going to the licensor side, the licensees. But on the other hand, also sometimes overpromise stuff, or so we saw it as our duty to figure out like if whatever you're saying is actually what it is, protect our clients. We didn't have to do that a lot.
Okay.
The rotten apples, let's say, in this industry are non-existent to very few.
Very few, yes.
So this is like, we keep saying this because we are, agents, but at the end, like if we were like agents to a football player or a singer, it would be like a whole different league. We see this like a baby league. We love it. We love this industry.
Marilena, one thing I'm very curious about is how many games do you actually get to see here, and how do you cope with all of that? Because the booth is incredibly busy.
It is a lot.
How is this year being, games-wise?
So obviously the team is always, getting larger and larger. So this year we have people roaming the halls. That was usually me, but we have to manage a lot of things now. So we have people roaming the halls, always looking for new designs, but at the same time, a lot of people knock on our door, like, we have a great design, please take a look at it. We have a team here, like 2 or 3 people who can check the game, like, right on the spot, but most of the games we would have to check after Essen.
Yeah.
So I do find, like, from the first look, like, I can tell if something is ready or not.
Okay.
I cannot tell if it's balanced or if it's a good thing, like a product ready for the market. But I see, like, a lot of diamonds every year, so
Okay.
that's it.
So hopefully there will be a lot of really cool stuff coming out of this Spiel.
Every year there's a lot of cool stuff. Spiel is cool.
Yeah, that
Spiel is
that's very
awesome.
true. That's very true. Okay, just to finish the interview, if you had to give one crucial bit of advice to people who want to see their game published in different languages, localized, what would be that one piece of advice that they must follow if they ever want to get anywhere?
First of all, when we work with someone, the most important thing for us is that the person is a decent person.
Okay.
We see, like, thousands of titles every year. People come here would be designers or publishers with a line of games, so it would be many, many titles. So it's not about the game, it's about also the person. Firstly, for us, because the trouble that you get into these people, they kind of represent, and it's by extent, us.
Yeah.
When I partner you with someone who's a huge established company, you can't be impolite. You can't be ignoring emails. You have to be
unprofessional.
Yes, you have to be there for it. You have to want to work on it. A lot of people have other jobs, other occupations, and they would have this as a hobby.
Yeah.
So this is the first, like, I would have to vet the person first and mostly, is
Yeah,
the
fair
most
enough.
important. And after that, it's about the game. Like, then you have to see, because a lot of people come here and everybody says, I have the best title, you haven't seen this.
Yeah.
Some of them, when they say, they laugh.
We hear that very often.
They
don't we?
realize it, exactly. So we have to vet that as well, of course. But first and foremost, this is like what we realized on our second year of this whole endeavor, that we had to vet the people first.
Yeah.
And I say that to everybody that comes here. It doesn't matter if you are pre-Kickstarter, during, after, no Kickstarter. Doesn't matter if you are in your design stage or already published.
Yeah.
You don't need to come here with a fully prepared sell sheet or something. You just need to be polite and able to communicate.
Okay.
That's the most basic thing.
There you go. Now you know exactly where to start. Marilena, thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you.
You're still my favorite person in the
my
whole
goodness,
Meeple and Board family. And we'll be talking to other members of the team. So stay tuned. We are going to come back very, very soon indeed.